Okay, we are doing our very first prenatal workout, but it also is great for pre and postnatal, or if you just want a gentle yoga flow today, it's perfect. There will be some baby talk if you don't mind. Hi. Okay, so for everyone looking for good morning, good afternoon for the East Coast, and Midwest too. If you don't know where the calendars are by now, hopefully you've been able to find them. But if not, if you comment, "Oh baby," or "baby," I'm going to message you right away with the calendar link to get the prenatal schedule. Now, I did the pre and postnatal calendar separate from the main because sensitivity, or if you don't want to see a bunch of pregnancy workouts on your calendar, then I totally understand. So if you want to see the regular workouts and the pre and postnatal, you subscribe to both. Oh baby, there we go. Lots of baby comments. And then if you just want the regular studio schedule, you can comment studio. I would love to know, for everyone that's expecting, how far along you are. Tracy, thank you for hanging out with us. I love it. I know a lot of us are going to just flow together. I am pregnant. Can't believe it. But the bump is tucked in there, but it's there. Let me know how far along you are. And again, comment "Oh baby" or "baby" to get the calendar. And we're gonna get going. 36 weeks, you're so close. That's so good. So I'm going to be teaching twice a week, right here, free workouts, which is incredible. I love teaching, and I love providing you routines that you can do and feel good doing. Hello, hello. All right, so we're going to get going soon. I'm going to leave comments on for a little bit while you're sharing how many weeks you are. 30 weeks with a 3-year-old. Being pregnant with kids is a completely different experience. Oh, 15 weeks with your first. So good. 29 weeks. Oh, thank you so much. I am so honored to teach and grateful to be here with all of you. And it is all of my fulfillment and joy. And I am just so grateful. Okay, we're all here. Let's get going. All right, you can find yourself on your mat, soften the knees. Maybe your center of gravity is a little different these days, so just connect with your physical body right here. And we're going to put our hands on our ribs. Now, again, this is great for everyone who's expecting or not, because we can always be working on our pelvic floor and our core. So to get our hands on our ribs and wiggle our toes, really grounding ourselves here. I want you to take an inhale and think about expanding. And then exhale, contract everything together. Inhale. And exhale. Keep breathing. I'm going to guide you through some cues. When you take that inhale, I want you to think about just making space for all the air and the oxygen coming into your lungs that will then go through your whole body, and if you're pregnant, will fuel and help your baby. Inhale and exhale. One of the most important things that we can do pre and postpartum and beyond is focusing on our breath through every pose. And as you take an inhale, think about your diaphragm making space for all the oxygen. And then also think about dropping that pelvic floor. And as you exhale, think about contracting up like an umbrella, just closing and hugging everything. Inhale, let it drop, and exhale, contract. It's just a hug. We're just hugging our baby. Inhale, and exhale. As we do breath to movement, this breath stays. This breath where we really contract and we focus on moving while breathing. It's so important to constantly work on that pelvic floor. Always. Keep breathing. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring our legs nice and wide. Bring your arms up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Bring your hands to heart. And we're just going to open up those hips, squat really low, making some space this morning. And while we're here, we're just going to set our intention. Inhale, make some space. Inhale, and come down deeper. You can stay with your hands in your thighs or hands to heart. So our intention today, come up, rise, hands to heart, is to surrender. Pregnancy and postpartum and throughout our whole journey of being a woman is transformation. We are always transforming. And so the more we resist, the more that we cannot move to the next chapter of our lives. So I want you to surrender to the beautiful changes that your body's making and the beautiful changes in your life, and allow your body to move with you through every chapter. And it is such a blessing to make life, create life, and to grow older. Inhale and exhale, surrender. Okay, we're going to begin. I'm going to turn comments off here. And meet me in just a little child's pose. Your legs nice and wide again. You can probably tell that I'm already doing a lot of hip opening. Sit back on your heels and palms forward. Bring your forehead to your mat, toes together. You can always return here whenever you need to. It's your resting pose. Exhale. Inhale, make space. Drop the pelvic floor. Exhale, contract everything together. Hug your baby in. Yes. Good, good, good. When you're ready, come to all fours. And we're going to do cat-cow. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, arch your spine. Exactly what we did earlier. Inhale, make space. Exhale, contract everything up and in. Inhale, forward. And exhale. 3 more. Do one more together here. Inhale your heart forward. And exhale. Now we're just going to bring our legs a little wider for some hip circles. I like to bring my hips all the way down to the mat here. Do what feels really good. And other direction. more, whichever way you need. So beautiful. All right, when you're ready, just bring your knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders, and kick your left heel back. Keep it right there. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, bring your right arm forward, stretching everything, elongating everything out. Inhale. And exhale, connect your knee to your elbow as much as you can. If you're 36 weeks, which I saw a couple of those, it might be harder. But as long as we're contracting, it's working. Inhale, let everything just expand. And exhale, contract everything up and in. Think about flexing that foot, stamping that heel on the back wall, and then you can point your toe on the way in. Yes, nice adjustment. 2 more. Last one. And place your right palm down, your left knee down. Inhale your right heel back. Stay right there. Inhale and exhale. Inhale your left arm forward. Take an inhale and exhale together again. Yes. This is called bird dog. It is one of the most amazing exercises that you can do for your core, your lower back, and all those postural muscles, which is really, really important right now. Two more. Last one. And place your palm down, your right knee down. And when you're ready, we're going to push back into downward facing dog. Curl your toes, tailbone to the sky. Inhale. And exhale, press into those palms, drop the heels down. Inhale, make space. And exhale. If you need to, you can always drop down to your knees. On your next inhale, bring your right heel up to the sky. Yes. And I just want you to open up your hip. Lots of hip opening today. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, knee to nose, contract and step it all the way through. Back knee down and rise up. Bring your arms up, biceps near the ears, shoulder blades back and down, nice posture. Inhale and exhale, open up that heart again. Right here, we're just gonna clasp our hands together and get a nice stretch in our chest. We'll also be doing a lot of postural exercises and chest openers, because when you think about pregnancy, we gain so much weight right here. Think about like a watermelon right here. So our tendency is to have everything forward. We want to strengthen our back and stretch our chest. Inhale and exhale. Now gently release and place your hands down on the mat and go back into a hamstring stretch. You can flex your foot. You can go a little wider if you'd like. So good. Inhale forward. Place your palms down. Curl your back toes and push back into downward facing dog. You can, of course, always go to your knees and pedal out again. Inhale And exhale, drop those heels, tailbone to the sky. Inhale, lift your left heel up to the sky, and then open up that hip. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, step all the way through. Back knee down. Rise on up. Biceps near the ears, shoulder blades back. And exhale, open up that chest. Clasp your hands behind you. And we're here for a few breaths. On your next inhale, bring your fingertips gently to either side of your foot. And exhale, stretch back, getting a nice hamstring stretch here. Finding some stillness in our heart, in our mind, in our body. Inhale forward, place your palms down, curl your toes. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog. And drop your knees down, grab a little sip of water. Making sure that we are hydrating. All right, staying on our knees. I'll face you for this. You can stay right where you are. Inhale your right arm up to the sky and just lean over to the side. Side body stretch. Inhale back to center and exhale the other way. Inhale back to center and push back into downward facing dog. Here for 2 breaths, press into your palms. Let those heels really sink into your mat. Inhale your right heel to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Step all the way through. Back heel down, rise on up. Just like we did before. Bring your arms up, biceps near the ears. And we're just gonna stay right here. Bend generously in that front knee. Zip up your core. Hug that baby in. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, bring your hands behind you again. Open up that chest. You can either stay here or bring your chest down, humble warrior. Inhale, rise up. And then open up, warrior 2. So good. All right here, we're just gonna come up, bring our hands together, and then go back down into warrior 2. 2 more. And back down, 2 breaths. And then drop your forearm down, a little side angle, opening up that chest, gazing up at those fingertips at the top. Yes, so good. If you would like, you can bring your hand behind you, opening up that shoulder and chest more, or you can do a full bind. I'm going to stay right here. You can also bring those fingertips down to the ground. If you have that bind, bring that arm back up and return to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, cartwheel down And you have the choice to either go down into child's pose or a chaturanga. Remember, tuck those elbows into your bump. Inhale your heart forward. And exhale, downward facing dog. You drop those knees down, sit back, meet everyone in child's pose for 2 breaths. When you are ready, push back into downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Everything up, pelvic floor, hugging everything in. Inhale your left heel to the sky. Exhale, step all the way through. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Rise on up, warrior 1. Biceps near the ears, shoulder blades back. Bend, so good, opening up that hip. Zip up that core. So good. Inhale, exhale, open up, clasp those hands behind you. You can either stay here or dive it on down. Humble warrior. In my first trimester, I had a hard time with anything where my head was upside down, so you do you, whatever you have in you today. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Bend in that front leg, gaze over those front fingertips. When you're ready, side angle, arm comes up. Same thing here. You can do a partial bind, full bind, bring those fingertips down to the ground. Whatever you'd like, you can gaze up at the sky. If you have that bind, bring that arm back up. And come back to warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. And make your way down to child's pose however you would like. Drop those knees down and sit back, child's pose, 2 breaths. Tiny sip of water. How are we doing? Feels so good. All right, we're going to go through that flow, a little more breath to movement. Real quick before we go, one hand on your belly, on your bump, and one hand on your heart. Remember your intention to surrender. One of the hardest things that I had to surrender to was stillness, slowing down. And our fertility journey and our pregnancies, they force us to slow down in ways that we never imagined. Our bodies know, our babies know, our hearts know. Be with your body and connect and be with your breath. Legs wide. Bring your palms down to the earth. Curl your toes. Push back, downward facing dog. Inhale your right heel to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Step it all the way through. Back heel down. Rise up, warrior 1. Inhale and exhale. Clasp your hands behind you. Inhale and exhale. Dive down if you'd like to. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, side angle, gaze up. And exhale. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, find your way down to downward facing dog, however you'd like. Beautiful. Inhale your left heel to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. Step it all the way through. Back heel down. Rise up, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, clasp those hands behind you. Inhale. And exhale, dive it on down if you'd like. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, side angle. And exhale here. Inhale, warrior two in reverse. And exhale, make your way down into child's pose, however you'd like. Sit back on your heels, reach those hands forward. And come on up. And we're just going to make our way into a seated position. Right here, arms come forward. You can have your knees wide if you need to. Inhale and exhale, pelvic tilt, draw everything in, hug everything in. If you need tactile, if you need to touch and hold here on your ribs, you can. Inhale and exhale, squeeze everything up and in. Inhale, drop down. And exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, arms forward. And exhale, roll it on down. You can use your elbow if you need to. On your backs, arms come over by your side. What I want you to do is inhale, press your lower back into the mat. And exhale, press up, your hips up to the sky, right here. Good job. You can modify this as needed, depending on if being supine makes you a little nauseous here. A bridge pose is so, so good for us right now. 2 breaths. Inhale, drop everything down. And exhale, squeeze everything up and in. And roll your spine 1 vertebrae at a time here. What I want you to do is place your feet together and knees wide. So good. Opening up your hips here. Placing your left heel on the ground. I'm going to cross over your right heel over your thigh for a little figure 4. Now again, if you are at the point where you are uncomfortable on your back, you can do this seated like this. Yes. And gently, we're just going to switch legs. Crossing over the left leg over our right thigh. And when you're ready, just want you to roll over to one side and help yourself up. And straighten your legs out in front of you. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, place them behind you. So your palms are on the earth. There we go. And just gaze up at the sky. Drop your head. You can rock side to side a little bit. opening up that chest. And coming back up, arms up to the sky. And exhale, reach for your toes. If you need to go wider with your legs, with your bump, you can do that. As you exhale, I want you to think about bringing your chin to your shin. And then coming to a seated position, either on our booty or on our knees. Just gonna stretch out those arms again. Inhale and exhale. Cross one arm over and stretching out the rear delts here and the shoulders. And other side. And arms over to the side, same way that we began. Inhale, bring your right arm up to the sky, and exhale, tilt on over. Inhale back to center, left arm comes up. Inhale and exhale, nice stretch here. And when you're ready, just place your palms on your thighs, palms up to receive, and focus on your breath here and find some stillness. Throughout our life and our journey, we truly have to surrender to everything, either planned or unexpected events. And through that surrender is where you find your strength, because it truly takes strength to let go than to hold on. And as fast-paced as we need to be, have to be, our to-do schedule, or everything it is, we can slow down and connect with our bodies, connect with our baby, and know that everything will come in its time. Time changes. Our bodies change, our families change, and as long as we make that time for ourselves, we can give to others. Inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me for this gentle yoga flow, slowing down and surrendering together. Namaste. I'm going to turn on comments. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you feel so good. Just stretching out your body and focusing on your breath. Thank you. Okay. I would love to hear requests from you for pre- and postnatal workouts. There are 3 more on the schedule right now, but we're scheduling more. And we're so excited. How many weeks am I today? I think I'm 17. Pretty sure 17. Thank you. So good. I know the flow is hard, breath to movement, but it's so important for us to move our bodies even during times where we feel tired, nauseous, a little crazy. Prenatal strength, yes, that's all coming. So things that are coming are, amazing, kick-ass workouts that feel so good while you are pregnant. And you're welcome to join the other workouts that are on the schedule that are non-pre and postnatal and modify. What I'm going to do is put together like my favorite modifications that you can do during those workouts. And then these pre and postnatal will be specific to expecting mamas. Birth prep workouts, yes. That includes sleeping. Yes. Prenatal core. Oh yeah, so strength workouts, pelvic floor strengthening, which is so important whether you are pregnant or not. I mean, postpartum is important and beyond. Thank you. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day. And don't forget to comment, oh baby, if you want the prenatal and postnatal schedule. And if you want the regular schedule as well, you can comment studio. Thank you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you for joining. Oh, we should take a picture. Hold on. A little bump selfie. I want to see your bump selfies. Please tag me. I'm going to be screenshotting them and I'm going to be putting them on the wall. Tracy, yes, I know. We don't know what we're having. I've been like channeling boy lately. Like, I'm not wearing blue right now. I'm signaling that I do, but I've been wearing like a lot of blue. Maybe, we don't know. We'll see. All right, love you. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.